Hey everybody, I just wanted to share with you one of my favorite meals done for the 21-day fix. You know that you've heard me talk about my broccoli slaw. So this is something that I always have in the fridge and use it a ton. I also always have ground turkey already prepared. I usually do 2 big pounds of it at once and portion it out into my little Ziploc baggies and have it frozen in the freezer, so it's always there for me to grab. And the other thing that I usually do as well is I make up a big batch of sweet potato and rutabaga, usually turnip. I just mix the two of them just to give it a little bit of flavor. And I'm super lazy. I just buy the cubed packages at the grocery store, just steam them in the microwave, and then that's in my fridge ready for me for the week too. So first I'm gonna put all of this in one pan and heat it up on the stove top for my lunch today. So I am going to use a tiny bit of coconut oil spray. It's hardly going to count for anything, so I'm just going to give it a light spray. And then my ground turkey, which I seasoned a tiny bit with some spicy Mrs. Dash. And that all goes into my red container. Fill it right to the brim. You want to stuff these containers. So that goes in, and that's actually still frozen, so that'll thaw out. And then my yellow container is going to be my healthy carbs. So I'm going to fill that with my sweet potato and rutabaga. I'm going to fill that. I'm going to stuff these right in because I love carbs. Doesn't everybody love carbs? So as long as it fits into this container, you can have it. So we'll throw that in there. And then the green container is going to be filled with my super easy broccoli slaw. And I've used the kale mix as well that is at the grocery store too. And it's good too once you soften it up. So I'm going to stuff this container full with my broccoli slaw. I can even get a little bit more in there. Okay, and dump that right in. Now, this would taste kind of bland with nothing on it, so I always use some of those free foods that you're allowed to have. So I put a big scoop of, like a tablespoonful of some Dijon mustard. And then I also am a big hot sauce girl. So I know in the book it says Tabasco and Mexican, but I consider Frank's okay. So I use quite a bit of that as well. A lot of that, actually. You'd be surprised how much I go through. So that's basically it. You could do some pepper if you wanted to. You could spice it up however you wanted. If you don't like mustard, you could use Mrs. Dash seasonings. There's so much you could use. So that is a huge plateful. It is gonna shrink down a little bit once I cook it, but that will be my lunch for today. Hope that helps get you started on some quick and easy recipes for lunch or supper. See you soon.